Allah Uwaba, God is most glorious.
But Baha'i is a follower of God's latest messenger, Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah means the glory of God. So Baha'u'llah and Baha'i, like Christ, Christian.
Now, the Constitution of Barbados provides for the freedom of religion, and this includes the National Baha'i Assembly, which has been operating here since the 1960s. But even before that, interest began as early as the 1920s when a visiting American delivered a talk about the faith at St. Michael's Cathedral in the city. Today, they are around 100 active members.
I called Baha'u'llah B, because it's a Persian word, I never saw it before. I had called his son in the same article A, which is Abdul Baha, but you can call it Dain, and the S was Shogi Effendi, which is the guardian of the faith. So I signed letters to these names, but the way it was described, I decided right there that I want to be this, whatever it was. And then discover later who Baha'u'llah was, who was Abdul Baha, who was Shogi Effendi. Then I learned that the governing body is the Universal House of Justice, and that every country has a National Assembly, and every province or parish, depends on the country, has a local assembly. So I learned everything in the reverse order.
Being a member is almost like being the chief executive officer of your own faith.
You are responsible for your spiritual development. There are no priests. You don't have priests. You can sit, consult, read, and discuss, but you have to go and live the life.
Principles of the Baha'i faith include elimination of prejudice of all kinds, the essential harmony of science and religion, and equality of men and women.
There's one particular principle, like the fact that man and woman were always equal in the sight of God. But women were not. You would have noticed it before, because of the lack of education that was available to women. So in the Baha'i faith, if I have two children as an example, one's a boy and one's a girl, and they can only advance one's education initially, the girl must go first, because she's the educated in that generation. And she wants both the spiritual and the academic education, because she's the educated child from the womb, straight out. And also said that women, once they acquire education, when they operate at the highest level of the world, will not so readily agree to war. So I like that part where they were always equal in the sight of God. And you could actually see it now, like, hey, look, in Barbados, we have a female prime minister, a female president. So in October, the 16th and 17th, we got like a twin celebration of the birth of the Forerunner and Baha'u'llah. And there's a Nowruz, New Year, that we celebrate in New Year, and other days, but I'm not really a historian, a history buff per se. I just enjoy the celebrations.
My mother, a Baha'i, she and some other of the Baha'i parents got together and they were very eager to teach us. So we had the very first toddlers class recorded, and basically we were like guinea pigs, essentially. So they taught us the prayers in song, they told us the stories from the time we could speak. And then I came up through children's classes, the junior youth program, and then the youth program, where we studied more about the faith and the different aspects of it. And further, I went to serve in the Holy Land, actually, with the faith. The Baha'i World Center is located in Israel, Haifa to be exact, on Mount Carmel. And I went to serve for a year of service. My role was an imaging technician, and there are many roles that you can play in the Baha'i World Center, from cleaners to information technology, communications, so the security, there's everything there.
There are more than 5 million Baha'is around the world, and while the faith originated in Iran, they can be found anywhere from Africa to Asia. And apart from their usual Sunday morning services, they look forward to Friday firesides, which are intimate gatherings where members study and discuss various topics from the teachings.
The faith encourages independent investigation. So from a very young age, we're all encouraged to find our truth and what we believe in truly. So we can go and search from the writings from the faith, Christianity, Buddhism, where we're encouraged to learn more and find our truth. And that's actually how I ended up learning more about the faith. That's how I ended up traveling to Israel to serve. And in Israel, that's when I deepened my knowledge on the faith. That is one of the things that I truly love about this faith, that there's never been a situation where it's a sin to look outside. And we've been advised not to follow blindly.
Here, she performs with her parents, Margaret Raval Lewis and Charles Lewis. Remember the Days by Corinne Cadilla McLaughlin, which is based on the life story of Baha'u'llah, whose life was a service to mankind. The song was released in October 2017 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of his birth.
So steadfast in thy love.